All right, hey guys, great to see everybody. Back. Let me get this on here. I pray game doesn't keep crashing today. We'll have to see. It was very annoying yesterday. I think we just have to remember to save more frequently. And I know I tell myself that every single time, but we gotta. We absolutely have to. Also, 1 like. Thank you, guys. Alright, let's head there. Okay, we're at the hospital site here. I am still going to try to sort rooms today because I really think we need to establish if we're going to add any more windows or other changes that'll affect the outside here. And once we get that sorted, we really don't have too much more left. Then we can start carrying over the design elements from this, like the little ledging and other stuff like that, to the other building. Also kind of change around what colors we want to mess with this. Hey, Shroud. Thank you for the like, by the way. How's it going? Oh, Morty. Morty keeps drinking out of Cora's little cat water. It's not, like, so bad if he didn't leave drool behind in there and didn't drink all of her water. Yeah. Literally hear him lapping it in the little hallway there. So yeah, we are gonna continue this, kind of getting this sorted, get rid of the rest of the stairwell. I think I am going to keep the entrances separate. Also 3 likes. Thank you, Sabrina. How's it going? Because yeah, we got rid of this stuff, and now we have access to the interior stairwell. And I'm just going to make that the stairwell for everything. Maybe we'll keep this one because at least it fits alongside of the wall. But it is going to be difficult to make a room out of this if we were to. We got to get rid of these. All of these are very cool. Hey, and John Paul. Good to see you. How are you? Oh, we do need to add a window to here. Do we have a similar window, I wonder? I think that's gonna be too big. I don't know if I have a window for that. I guess we could try this one. No. It is too big. Let's try upstairs real quick. I don't know if you guys heard that, but that was Morty clawing the carpet to make his spot comfortable. Oh, yes. Yeah, these are all bigger windows, so I don't know what we're gonna do. Maybe... Let's see. I guess we're gonna have to just mess with it. We could also just get rid of some of these other windows here, because they are a bit large. We gotta break open that other spot. Not too bad. Just kind of, hopefully, figuring out what else we're gonna do with, the building so that we can knock down the final walls and be able to feel safe working on the outside without changing anything. I worry that we are going to be changing stuff still, so I want to be sure we got all that cleared up. Get all this stuff cleared up. I know these are cool, but we're going to We're going to use something else. In other news, though, at the end of the episode yesterday, I think we decided on, like, a main flooring besides just white tile. I know in, like, the surgical areas and maybe where the patient's rooms are, we're going to have that. But for the rest of the, like, walk paths in here, I decided on this other, where is it at? Oh, next floor up. This one right here. Something, I would never pick this usually, so I feel like this is a good choice. It goes into all this. We do tile in these. Here's the office up here, and then what we finished yesterday was the surgery room with, like, the learning section where students can sit and observe the surgeries and stuff like that. I might actually enclose this even more and add an additional glass door. This is going to be the surgeon's office, like their area where they chill at. This is probably our most completed room right now. We have like a medicine cabinet area that'll be locked. And we have patient rooms here. So we have this one, and this one. With a bathroom. And then an area for, I guess, the ward to chill in. And that is the update so far. Added glass and stuff to these. I am gonna quarantine these off to... I'm not sure if I want to do just curtains or not. But we're gonna add some type of something so that you can cover up the patient's beds and things, so... We're rocking it. We gotta finish this other side, though, because I need to... Oh, and we did separate these rooms as well. These rooms are done. I forgot that we had done this. And then this will be the director's office here. Connect to the other doctor's office there. This will be the bathroom for these wards areas. So actually, now that I have this established, let's add the door back and let's put a little keypad there. Because I don't think we want patients having a way to get in and out of there. This is probably the spookiest hospital you guys have ever seen. I might want this to go in. Which of course means we gotta turn this back around. Alright, and then let's get a keypad for this. And I don't know, I might make some kind of a light system, right? Because, I mean, I'm not going to put bathrooms in here. So maybe some kind of a bulb system where it'll alert the ward or other nurses on call to stop in and help them out. There isn't really a good office in here, though, minus his office, though, so... We could set up, like, a mini office here, actually, now that I think about it. What's on the other side? Because, see, we have, like, this here. I wonder if I could break through that wall to reach this room. Let's do it. I really hope this is the same spot here. Oh, it's like right on the edge. You know what? That's actually fine. We can work with this. And then we'll seal this off, and this will be, well, actually, no. We will just add another door here. That way they have access through here. Well, no, I guess they could just go through that other spot. Let's seal this up. It is so dark in here. Save. Oh, did not mean to do that. So we could just change it. We're going white for now until we kind of get a good look at the outside to decide if we want to do anything different. I know we have this color going on, but I think this is too intense. We might keep some color elements and all that, but not quite like this. So we'll get to that though. Let's put some of the flooring in here so we can make it less dark in here. This is insane. This looks crazy in here. Good music to hear before you're under the knife. True. Just raucous tuba sounds and things. And hooting owls and stuff. Yeah. ASMR for sure. Actually, maybe I'll keep the office's carpet, but not shaggy carpet. See, this is good. And then this is a fair walkthrough. Can I actually fit a path in here? Let's see. Can I at least put a... Oh, this might be too... it's too thin. We'll just make this a walkthrough. It'll be fine. We do need the ceiling, though. Where did we put that at? We left that upstairs, huh? I decided on a good ceiling. I think this looks like the popcorn, like, little sleeve ceilings. I don't know what you call those. I don't know. What are they called, you guys? They're like in most offices and stuff. The ones that you can, like, pop each little segment out of. I don't know what those are... the proper term, but I was just trying to make that kind of ceiling effect for this. And I, drop ceiling, thank you. Yes, that word. They are imitated drop ceilings here. Not a perfect science, but I think it'll work. It looks doctor's office-y type stuff here. Ooh. Almost walked over that. 4 likes, thank you guys. We cannot have the drop ceiling in the patient's ward area, though, because then that might be, like, a mode of escape for them. Although this level is not as high risk as the top floor or the very bottom basement floor. Should I just open that up completely? Nah, we should probably keep it something. And for my own brain's sake, I'm just going to pick a random paint to get rid of some of the darker rooms so I can actually see what's going on. Scooby-Doo music makes everything alright. Yeah. About Scooby-Doo music. Just something. Yeah, I can't imagine any of these in, like, an office situation. Maybe, like, this one. You could see this as, like, in a doctor's office, maybe, but... I feel like it's very specific situations. We'll just pick a paint. Let's just do, like, a light gray for now. Just so that it's lighter in there. Yeah, I think smooth stucco. This is not the final paint, guys. This is just so I'm not in dark rooms all the time. Although I am a bit concerned about how it's just going through the wall like that. Thank you, John. I think going like the duller color made sense. Kind of matches the floor, kind of doesn't. You can't use the bigger squares. The squares were too big. So this will just have to do. I kind of wish I could make the grout a different color, but I guess that particular stone doesn't let you do that, so. We'll have to just settle. 5 likes, thank you guys. Alright, I won't do all of it. Let's just do like this, so that way you walk in and be like, okay, this isn't crazy looking right now. And then the nurses have like a spot where they can maybe have like a smoke break when shit hits the fan, you know? So it'll be their bathroom. Locked ward number 2 is done. Or at least I'm going to call it done for right now. Wait, did we, Oh no, that's the next row down. We need the windows replaced. But these are intact. I couldn't imitate the windows, so we'll just have to settle for a weird, funky window. Do we feel like all this is good? We're gonna extend this weird bubble thingy across, because I thought that looked fun. Let's maybe grab this real quick, because this does not need to be here. In fact, that whole thing doesn't need to be here, but we'll grab it as we go. We'll have to go back on the outside later. Okay, nurse's office 2, director's office, wards, their bathroom. Upstairs wards, they have a bathroom, and there is also the surgery center. Did we give them a designated office back here? We did, right? Yeah, medicine cabinet, laundry room. We did. Okay, yes. I keep forgetting. We're gonna make this their area, and I might give them a window. You know, actually, we should just do that right now. Give them a pushed out window to imitate this other style here. How big was it, though? They kind of made them a little on the lower side. I wonder, should we do 2? But then I'd have to make them both like the weird funk square. I'm trying to think how I want this. Do I want one big window? Issue is I don't really know how big those other things are. I guess we could just wing it. I want a bigger one like what the director has, just not as far pushed forward as his. Let's try like this big. I won't be able to put a scaffolding here, though. Oh, nice. Never mind. We got it. We don't need a scaffolding. We have a whole thing right here. It's 2 up, 1 there. We can still add the finish up there. Hold on. Let me just spot check what that window looks like again. We have to build a box first. We must build this box. So they're doing a 15 by 14. So do we make ours that big? But then we could fit the windows here. Because these aren't cornered, right? Oh, they are. You know what? We'll make it more narrow. We'll still make the rounded part, and we'll just make it the 2 panes. So I think our size, maybe 1 more brick on each side would be okay. You know what? I have an even better idea. Just so we have a point of reference, let's take this window. We need an idea for the width, so let's take it with us. Okay, so if I were to, like, put it right here, I need to be able to fit 2 windows on top of each other. So we'll have to definitely make it taller. I think his is just 1 up. If I pick this up... Okay, let's bring it down 1 more set of bricks here. Oh my god, I keep hitting the flashlight. I can't even imagine the pigeons that would be roosting in here. Let's also even this out so it's not crooked. Oh, just that. I would say that's pretty darn close. I'm trying to make it kind of even with this, if we can help it. So 1 down, and then we probably need to go 2 bricks up, maybe 1. Let's see if I can stack 2 different ones up here. And actually, since we're making this a little more narrow, we could tighten this up a little bit. I have a feeling we need to go up 1 more. I'm going to stack them real quick and see if that's just the right size, and then we'll bring the other bricks in. Please fit. Perfect, dude. Okay. Nice. So then, to make the corners, actually, this might be perfect, because the actual round thingy, like the actual tube that you make, needs to have the space for the curved piece. So I think this could work. Let's take this back. Man, I pray I'm doing this right. I only saw how we messed with it last time. So this could get interesting. I need to build the... Oh, wait, no. I need to... Oh, wait, it's in the way. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Let's put this here. We'll take 1 more from the top. Don't break the whole thing, please. Just that part. Okay. Now we can put this out. Because we need something for the tube to lay on. And let's go out, like, I don't know, should we make it a depth of 2 or 3? Just like a small pop out? Because the window is going to rest... Actually, no, we need to be 1 more. The window's going to rest in this sector, and then you need another curved piece in the middle to kind of, like, make a ledge, right? And then, so that's going to be a curved piece there. So then we really just need to make this here. Okay. Mm-hmm. And then we bring this out, like so. Please just let me do it this way. Thank you. We'll take the last little brick off on the corner so we can make the other extension too. I gotta build it first so I can visually see what the heck's going on. Okay. This is gonna be interesting. Pray for me that this works out. Okay, there's that. I then need... We'll place the corner pieces, which are these. And then we will incorporate the sphere edges in these to make the bottom. So I need... I think they were using this one. He's just going 1. Yes. And then we put the window in. It needs to be in its own spot, and I think we want the window to be... I don't think you can bring it to the front, can you? All the way to the edge? I think with the adjustable ones, you can just go straight through, right? And it won't be interrupted from, like, the pathing. You know, we'll just test it. Let's just test it. Oh, pardon me, gotta turn this around. Six likes, thank you guys. So I think I can stretch this all the way across. Please. Please let me do it. Yes. Okay. I think my only issue I just realized is this needs to be 1 in, huh? Because otherwise I need to get another window to go right here. Or we could just buy a bigger window. Is there a bigger window than this? Etna 7x6. Etna 7x8. I think that's only taller, though. Yeah, it is only taller. I need to bring this in a little bit. Hold on, we're gonna get this. I only partially built the other one when we were, messing with our stuff, so... And we made the mistake of accidentally deleting that other thing. Oh, but still, that's gonna be weird. It's almost like it forces you to have to put that, that other piece in there. The other window for the curvature piece. I gotta see the other spot. Hold on. For my reference, where is it? 8 likes. Thank you, guys. Not that one. I need to see what it looks like with this. Because, see, these guys fit into the curve, so I think I need to make it close. And the other one... Oh, you know what? We could stretch it, though. I forgot that we could stretch it outward. Let's do that, and it's going to probably clip into the window like this one, but I think that's our best... Okay, hold on. The brain's working overtime here. Oh, excuse me. Oh, no, yeah, it is this one. Okay, I can get rid of this. Hold on. Put the corner piece back. Let's see if I can do what I think I can do here. Can you imagine buying this place and it rains for the first time and all this water comes through this window? Because they thought it was, like, genius level that we, What's considered the middle? Is that the middle? All this water just seeps through here. No, the brick still has to be there. Rest in peace, guys. Hold on. We almost got this. We almost got this. Hold on. Lord. This is what we get for trying to match the hardest aesthetic on this house. Apparently. The hardest aesthetic to choose. Okay. Bricky. We could, I guess, also just do it this way, too. Maybe that would be better. A true enclosure. And I will have to find a separate way outside. Maybe get a little stool, too, because I don't have a way out there, except through this window. Back to business. Okay. I might have to make it meet here. It's so nice that they actually kind of let you put this the way you want to put it. I mean, it's pretty close. I don't know. This is as good as, like, I can get it. Oh my gosh. Let's fix the outside. We have to make it extend and then do the bottom. Oh, I don't have the balcony here. I'm just gonna go downstairs. I hope I can climb up there. Can I move the whole structure? I'm losing my mind. I don't remember where all the floors are. This would be like a Stephen King movie or something, this hospital we're making here. Like Rose Red or something. You guys remember Rose Red? It's like a crazy show. Movie, excuse me, movie. Come on, man. Just let me put this here. Oh, what is happening? Climb up the steps, please. Hello? Why? Why can't I... Why can't I, Oh! I see what's going on here. Hold on. Let's maybe try right here. Is that ripping through anything? Alright, cool. Now can I? Alright, there we go. We got this. Totally getting it. Hold on. And we move this. Put it back. Okay. Yeah, they did one whole piece there. Putting a scaffolding on top of a scaffolding seems like an issue. Here's what's crazy. There's actually a scaffolding on top of a scaffolding on top of the other scaffolding. But, you know, I've never been checked for it. I know they stop by, you know, I don't think they really look up a lot. They just kind of see what's in front of them kind of deal, and I think we're good. We've avoided all that kind of stuff. I mean, like, pretty effectively, I think. I feel confident that we got it, you know? Please, just rotate. Rotate? Thank you. Oh, no, not that. You should go upside down, boo-boo. Oh, I'm gonna need to see it from underneath. Well then, I guess we're doing it right here. Now will you work? Crouch. Perfect. Now, I have no idea how we are going to, Alright, come on. Why are you doing this? Thank you. They made this so much thinner, but ours is just going to be really fat and chunky. Hey, Ilse, how's it going? By some kind of miracle, we are going to, I don't know, oh, there is the other scaffolding there. I wonder, actually, the way I'm hanging right now, totally safe, by the way. Absolutely could not fall to my death by being right here. Can I put you? Oh my god. Oh, I got it. Okay. Yes. Hold on. We'll get up there. Sucker. You thought... You thought you would cheat me, game. We'll have to make this very, coordinated here. I really hope I can jump to that. We absolutely can. Oh, we gotta get rid of that. I can't even imagine the pigeons that are gonna roost underneath this little ledge here. And now that we've done this, actually, I should just keep this here. I'm going to need it. Oh, go back inside. Not, well, inside to go back outside. Will I still be able to get on the roof from here? I think I can. And that's why I originally made this anyway, so I could get to the roof. Might not be close enough, though. Oh, that's even worse off. Totally didn't mean to do that. Oh no. We've gotten the ultimate level of parkouring right now. All for this. It's beautiful. And this is also nuts. I'm not sure what we were gonna do up here. Let me just destroy this. I'll just make this a ledge only, and then we'll put our decoration on this. What is... Oh, I never finished this. Where does this go to? Holy cow. Okay, let's finish that. Here, I thought we had done all that. My bad. Totally raining leak-proof stuff going on. Oh, let me guess. Maybe one more? Don't do this. We'll fix the other part in a second. We're gonna have to go back on the roof anyway, so if this peeps through, it's fine. Okay, now this part we did do, so it was just the corner that we forgot. And is that completely sealed now? That is not sealed? Darn it, dude. And let's add one more, like, right here. Should be able to finish this. We won't mess up this time. We'll go all the way across. Bring it up. Oh, right there. Get rid of this while I'm thinking about it. We do not need all this here. So I think this is also similar. It's just... it's nothing. It's a drop in the ceiling. We want it to be flush with the rest of that. Ooh, okay, maybe not quite that flush. It's uneven. It's uneven. That's why it's like that. I wonder. So then I guess we're gonna do this. There. Easy fix, and the lights just got brighter. Perfect. There. Alright. Easy. And then this should be even across. Say the rest of this, minus this, we gotta figure out this window too at some point. Looks fine. Okay. So this window. Can we stretch this out a little more? Because if we didn't do that... it's just gonna look a bit odd. Well, let us copy to this. No. Can we overlap it? Oh, we can. I don't know, is that too much? I mean, it's really the best we can do here. Because unfortunately you can't really, seal it up much more than that, unless we did it like this. But then I'm just gonna make it look crazy. Then it's more of an oval than a circle, so let's bring that back. I liked it better the other way. Kind of, sort of. What a mess. Alright. Just leave it like that. We're gonna have curtains up. As long as it kind of looks like a circle from the outside, I think we're good. This can be copied. We'll take... Actually, we could almost do the same 4 if we really wanted to. Can I take you? Oh, needs to be a little higher. There. Then it's even across, and it goes across all the rooms. Alright, cool. I think this upstairs now has some meaning with some light action going on. This will be an office, bathroom, wards, medicine cabinet, surgery room. Do we want to fix this? That's in here right now. We probably should. I think having the indentation's a little better, and we'll make it more of a different style on the other side. AKA this half of the building will still carry, like, the roof line accent across, but I'm going to leave some of the windows just as is, so this should be fine. Let there be light. Oh, yes. This does open to the outside. Nice. And what's great is we can actually go top to top on this without issue. There, and then it matches this aesthetic. You know what I mean? So, surgeon's office. Everything is chill in here. I do want to seal this up so it feels like it's more, sterile, like protected. So, like, maybe we enclose the office so that, well, I guess it would still be clean. I don't know. Should we enclose this? I think we might want to. Make it separate from the office area. Hey, Slashin', how's it going? Actually, we can maybe add the double doors here, too. So we could still fit 2 desks in here. Let's do it. Then it'll match the other side. I need these to open into the room. Also, 9 likes. Thank you, guys. There. Right? I think that's better. And then the surgery area is completely sterile and closed. You can have this locked during surgery. It's gonna be great. Let's finish doing this. Glad you're doing good. Not too bad. We're chugging along with our hospital here. It's a little uncomfortable with that door, but it's fine. Because this other side... Last thing I gotta check. Oh, that's right. We needed this for the bathroom. So yeah, that has to stay like that. Alright. Upstairs, I think, is officially done. Look at the moon. Nice. Well, not done, but you know what I mean. We'll come back to this. I think we'll still keep a laundry room up here. Can I fit actually 2 sets in here so there's 4? I like the way they split this. Perfect. Is it the best laundry room ever? Not really. But it'll just have to do. No, I can't do. Can we bring this out a little bit? And it crashed. When did we save? It's happening again. We've only been playing for 45 freaking minutes. I don't know what's going on. This has to be a level thing. Because it was doing this for the amusement park one too. The when we were building the amusement park for House Flipper. It was also a Scooby-Doo location. I didn't have as much crashing with our Victorian house though, so I don't know. Our graphic drivers, everything's updated. Everything's already good. But yet we're still experiencing this. So my bad, you guys. Yeah, Sabrina, it was like crashing like crazy yesterday. Probably crashed like maybe 3 times, 4 times within a 3-hour stint there. All right, let's get past the awkward silence. Thank you. Continue. Let's see where it left us off at. We did all that work. Hopefully it auto-saved somewhere. You guys have to remind me to save when we finish a lot of things, because otherwise this happens. Right as I'm getting into it, and then we're moving backwards. Okay, that's our house. Back to this. Take me there. Oh, thank God the window's still there. Okay, so that's done. So what were we messing with before? Maybe an autosave when we finished... Okay, we did that. Okay, nice. Everything else is done... Okay. Here I got excited that this would be chill. But at least we know what we're doing here. It didn't knock us back too far. Also 9 likes, thank you guys. So Slashin', if you're chilling in chat, what's your next games you playing? What do you got on the roster? I also saw that you went up a couple subs. Congratulations. Okay, save. Did I fix the window? I did not. Let's fix that. We're keeping it like this. We are going to add the windows. Okay. Save again. That is good. I'll fix that when we get back up here. Roof line was good. We need to delete this. And this, and this. I want to bring this out. That was my thought, is just a smidge. I'll readjust these when we get to it. I think I have one there. Let's destroy this. We'll make the laundry room area a little bigger. Considering it's the only one of its kind in here right now, we definitely need it. Let's try putting the door... We did scoot that over a little bit. Do we want it over the door? Maybe we just have it over the door, like that. And then we can bring this out a little further. Let's try, like, right here. Then we make the laundry room facility a little bigger, where they're taking care of, like, the laundry and stuff. Maybe even put some cleaning supplies up here. We're just gonna save, like, every 2 seconds here. We'll go with this one. We'll just do white. And I almost want to kind of make it match the floor. Should we? And then we are going to move this to this side, I think. Well, no, I guess this would be fine. Or maybe we make 6 stackables. Could you guys reach a 3rd level washer dryer up there, or is that too crazy? Alright, let's see how this looks coming up. So you come up. Ward. Surgery room. Laundry area. I don't know, maybe the room is really insulated. Let me places where I want. And these are actually like different, right? Dryer. Washer. Okay, perfect. Let's copy these. This one. I don't even know how it did that. Really? Push it back. Thank you. Okay. There. Washer, dryer. We can put hampers right here. Because there's not really a cloth hamper, huh? No. I think our best bet would probably be this one, because it actually has a lid. I'm not sure if it's the most practical, but we're gonna just go with it. Hey, Dragon, how are you? And we're gonna put 2 right here. And they can just take them with them to go and do what they gotta do. Alright, I mean, this might be as good as we can do this. Maybe we can add an additional, what did they use for this? What is this? Oh, nope. The ledge. Warwick windowsill? I'm gonna keep them under the counter, and they can just slide them out to use them if they have to. Doing good. That's good to hear. Okay. I guess this will work. Then we have a proper area where they can clean all this stuff at. That makes the most sense to me. Let's leave this here. Let's save. Alright, do we want to say the top part is completely done? I think the last thing I would want to do is maybe add a window on this. Just like a little top window. I'm not sure if we'd want it to open though, but I can't see worth a crap in here. I know our little board's there. Hopefully it stays, still. Oh, no, not that far. Perfect, it stayed attached. It stayed attached. Okay. Bathroom. Good. Yes. Okay. Awesome. They have a window up front. All this is going to stay the same. You kind of want to just be isolated in here, so no windows. Maybe for them we'll give them a window, because this is literally to the outside, right? It is. So let's give them a little natural light in here. Is it perfect? No, but it'll just have to work. There. Okay. This was gonna be a nurse's station. I was gonna add additional glass here so they could see if, patients were gonna call them. Let's sell these. Are the lights gone in here, pretty much? Okay. Oh. What is happening? Why won't it let me, copy the... Oh. Did not want to do that. It's just that weird. I guess so. Alright, well, let's do this, and then we'll... I think I want to stretch it. One of them is going to be kind of uneven. There. I mean, we're going to have, like, the patient's desks. Alright, guys. Am I back? Can you guys hear me at all? Oh my gosh. I did this yesterday too. I don't know what the heck's going on. Alright. Let's get this back up here. I had a recent update for OBS too, and that's really screwing up our shit. So I hope they get that done and over with. Okay. Okay. Hopefully everyone sees that. And hopefully y'all can hear me. Refresh your browsers if you haven't. We're back. It wasn't the game this time. Also, why does it look like browsers is spelled wrong? I may be spelled browser wrong. Refresh your stuff so you guys are caught up. OBS crashed for anyone just popping in, so I had to restart. We're good now. It's up and running. Oh my goodness, it's a nightmare. Do we want to make separate rooms? And if we make separate rooms, how would we want to, set up this other stuff here? Okay. I just realized we probably want to be changing all these too. No, his stuff will be fine. Alright, we're back. Our other windows were up here. This one, and it was this one. That stays normal. Oh, the bathroom window. Alright, so we have this. I'm gonna go back onto the roof to fix the roof. So that we don't have to worry about that, and we'll probably just pick a cement top for that. Pray that my other piece doesn't fall down as I'm climbing up there. It should be interesting. I guess we could sleep too. Let's maybe sleep. Where is my bed? Oh yeah, it's in the other courtyard. It is in this one. Alright, back at it. Move this. Oh, this is going to be interesting with this, like this. Makes me almost just want to make it even though that's so much lost space there, but it's like... we really don't need all of this. Actually, is this just an extra layer? It is. Okay, never mind. We're going to get rid of the top part of this. If it doesn't need to be here, it does not need to be here. And then we'll even out the rest of the roof with this. And then we'll add just a semi-normal ledge at the top. And we'll put the weird, funky thing up here. Which actually we could maybe just do right now. Let's just fix this real quick. Did I put this all the way to the top? I did, didn't I? Oh, no, I didn't. We're good. Let's get rid of all this. We don't need all this. Save every 2 seconds. Holy cow, like this whole thing. I love how all the pieces are just like flinging down there. Maybe stuff like that is what I should get rid of. Are you guys upset if I were to get rid of the debris fling? I think that's actually a setting you can do. It leaves the fat debris, but it probably gets rid of the little micro rocks that are being thrown everywhere right now. Alright, and then let's get rid of this. A flat roof. Holy cow. Okay. We'll jump down to this as well, and let's see if we can still put our... We should still be able to do the funky... What's it called down there? I'm pretty sure they just did an up and down one. I think the only one we might have an issue with is the window, but we could always lower the window down one. In fact, we could lower all the windows down one if we had to. I kind of gotta know. I gotta make sure I didn't buff this up here. Fairly sure they use this. Okay, we will need the extra. It's fine. We'll just make this a little fat chunk. Hey, DJ. Okay. How about yourself? Did it really not keep pieces here? Save again? Why is it not keeping this? Doing okay? Nice. How's your video been doing? It's really weird that it was doing that. I don't think it matters if we have something here. It's not that big of a deal. And then what would we want to surface this with? Doesn't have to be perfect, because it's literally just the top of this, so I guess we'll just pick this one. 3 likes and 11 views. Nice. It's this one. 10 likes. Thank you, guys. You're getting there, DJ. Eventually, the video's gonna catch a tailwind, and it's just gonna keep going. And what's good, too, is that when you're, doing like a live stream or something, you should also point out that it's on there. That would be good too. Save again. All right. Oh, that little spot's missing some. Yeah, it's always good to say so. Even if you think it's, like, visible and it's there, you have new people popping in your stream and stuff like that. Kind of like if we post a new short or something, that's not something we usually do often. So when we post it, we always let everyone know that we got shorts up so people can go check them out. Plus, it's always really good to tout your work because you work really hard on it, you know? Okay, this looks better already. I think I'm just going to use the white paneling for this. Actually, you know what we could do? If we're already going to make it like the weird bump piece, then it'll be a lot easier to cover if we just made both sides this here. I know it's like, Kim, this is the roof. Why are we like stressing about the roof? I'm just trying to make it look cohesive so it looks nice. Could I have done... We need to use this other piece here. This one. Because then we can now put this with just a... hold on, wait a second. Oh, that's right, it doesn't expand. Darn it. If I were to fill it with just a brick, what would that look like? No, that will not do. I forgot that it kind of does this. How would we make the corner work? I guess we could just expand this anyway. And then can I can't adjust those. Alright, other corner piece it is then. We'll have to just use the edge piece. Like this. And then this. Ah. Perfect puzzle piece. Alright, and then as soon as we do this, we have got to save. Alright, our little wedge piece is semi-completed, and then let's cover this in the white paneling. Can I copy whatever this other color is? What did they use for this? I'll just take this with us here. Might as well get this. No! Darn it. Might as well get this top piece done. It's gotta get done. And the rather unfortunate part is I have no way to get up here because I'm holding something. Man, I wish you could put something on the stairs. Ooh. Can I maybe do this to then place this? Okay. We're back. Please just let me up here. Oh, because we built the ledge. Right there. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Alright, let's cover this. Alright. Get the semi-toughest thing out of the way, because once we get the other little bump that we're going to make on this, it's going to look really good. It'll match the rest of our stuff, I hope. Also, 10 likes. Thank you, guys. Save again. And I think I want to just, for this piece, we're going to align the inside of this with the white. We're still going to use the pop ceilings for some of this, or maybe this top floor will just be the other stuff here. I think I might jump onto the other side of that rooftop and just complete that too. I'm not sure if we're going to keep the other courtyard thing or not. I'm still kind of up in the air about that. The pod part's really cool, but not very practical for what we need to be doing for this build, so it might be Asta. Clean. Alright, save. We will temporarily use the throw option here. Nice. It's cat proof. I love how they put that on there. I didn't notice that. High quality tiles, incredibly resistant, cat proof, improved structure. Bricks and bushes. Love it. Alright. Can you imagine really dropping tile from that height? It would absolutely break that box. Alright, back to normal. Are we done with this? Is there anything else we want to do? We'll handle the other stuff later, but I think the roof looks a lot better. Because before it was a hot mess. Let's jump on down here. Finish this part. I think we can still... Oh, this is gonna suck. I'm gonna have to just jump down for a second. Yeah, there's still at least one line, so we can still put our border. This other one might be more troublesome, but I think we have to get rid of that bottom half there. Well, no. Well... No, yeah, it should still work, because we will... Do we want a space? That would be the next question, if we want a space there. No, we got rid of that part, too. No, it needs the double. Okay, so we gotta make another ledge there, like we did with this rooftop. Yeah. We need to make the rooftop double. Because it's gonna fill up 2 of these spaces. Because see how this little wedge thing is down here? I know you guys can't see it very good, but this, it takes up 2 whole pieces, so we need it to be able to stretch across 2 spaces, which actually, if we were to do this, it's going to kind of make a weird partial bump, but we could bring it all the way across to this, so that actually needs to stay 2 layers too, and this will have 2 layers as well. I hope it works out that way, because it's going to be quite annoying otherwise. Unless, is this on a... No, yeah, they are laying on top of each other. Maybe we should test our theory before we continue here. Hold on. We need to test what we're looking at here. Yeah, okay. This should work. Because it's going to be like this, you guys. Hold on. You do this. To the edge, and we have a little edge piece. This one we will have to... do something really weird for that, but you know, we'll mess with that when we get there. For now, this is just what we're looking at here, like that, and then the rounded part will match this other piece here, and then we add a little end piece also. And plus, it'll make it way easier to cover this when we get to it. guess technically we wouldn't need to, well, no, we should still be able to add the corner piece to this, right? Why is it doing this? Yeah, like that. Oh, okay. Really gonna do this. There we go. Now we're just getting stuck on roof stuff here. It's gonna look so weird. It is going to look so funky. We need to add a partial. Let's push this back. Insane. This all looks so insane. But we love this bubble aesthetic, you guys. Save again, holy cow. Okay, and then we do this. Now, let's see if it'll let me place this here without... Okay, so far so good. Look what it looks like. Hopefully no one has fear of, very squishy corners. But I think we got the gist, but this is essentially what I want to do. I want to carry some of those little elements all the way across, and this, so that it can match the rest of the building. Even if we have some, like, different window accents, we'll carry some of the other elements across, so that it feels like it all belongs as one building. It's the goal, anyway. So this, we need one more. I actually forgot about this wall extension. We need to destroy this. We need to destroy this real quick. And I might actually need to bring something down here to do it with. Well, I guess we could do this. It's gonna take a bit. We'll let it clear up first. This is totally safe, by the way. Don't you dare fall off this. I need you to keep it together here. You don't need a harness. You've done this a million times before. Goat lean on the side of a skyscraper. We've done this. We're good. By the way, is that one movie out, guys? The isn't it called The Goat? That basketball movie? Is it out yet? Not quite like Space Jams, but still pretty cool nonetheless. Alright, I think once we get to a certain point, we should be able to reach this without needing to, stand on top of the brick wall here. We'll grab this too. One more. Oh. Let's save again. We will have to fix this corner wall, which is fine. Oh, maybe not. I thought we would have to fix that. Perfect. Okay. Wall fixed. I had forgotten that we had stretched that a little too far. Let's save again. Back to the roof. We'll finish this rooftop here. And we'll go back inside and sort our rooms again. So, I mean, we're kind of making promises for the title. We are kind of working outside a little bit. Kind of, sort of. Let's use this. What's great about this is that aesthetically we don't really need to be concerned about this because there's not a lot of windows where you can see onto here, so... Okay. Should work. Let's actually sell this. We'll reface this with something else. I'm not sure if I want to do it all white or not, but it's still up in the air. There's that. Let's paste it with this. Alright, for now we will assume the roof color is going to be this with the ledge. Just make the upper part something different. Ooh. And it's going to carry over to that too. Alright, cool. Oh, darn you. Not what I wanted, but there we go. The roofs are completed. And we'll get the ledge thing later. We might need to sleep again. Let's save. And let's look at finishing the rooms. We need to finish separating and placing and all that. Let's see. Okay, a mess hall. We were gonna do some type of a cafeteria downstairs, but we were also going to accommodate like an eating area for the psych patients, but I think we also wanted to... I think we wanted to make more rooms, right? But now we're in this predicament where we should probably still keep some kind of a separation here. We need to delete this, though. Maybe not. So we'll have, what, 6 total patients upstairs, and then we'll have the other ones downstairs. Those ones won't be coming out, though. Those are the high-risk patients that gotta be Hannibal Lecter down there. 10 likes, thank you guys. So then what else could we do for this room besides a mess hall eating area? Well, but then I also kind of look at it too, I mean, I guess if the patient wasn't high risk, you'd still give them a chance to like mingle with other patients, but I feel like that would be for that outside area. Should we just... Should we make a cafeteria for this area? I wonder. There would be room to make one, but then there's also room to make... There'd be room to make more rooms, but then I'd have to find a way to build the stairs again. I don't know about that. You know what? You know what? If we make this kind of like an area where everyone can hang out, then maybe we can turn this into something else. I also feel as if we would have to, we would need to put a door around this if we did that. We would need to build stair access to here as well. But then would you want to risk that, though? Oh, you know what? I just had an idea. What if we still keep this partially separated so this stays closed? And what if we made the other pod have a an upper area, and that could be where they eat, and then that way you're not bringing the ward patients in with the other patients? And if we did that, we could leave the staircase, we could build 2 more wards up front, and then we make the walk path this way across there, and then build that up more. I think that's the ticket there. Then we seal this. This was gonna be like some other waiting room, I think. This will be more of the hospital wing. If we were to seal this off, you know what? Let's seal this. The brain's ticking, hold on. Wait. No, I still think we could make an office from this. Well, actually, let's make a double entry from here. Okay, so then we need to close this off. We have yet to build the walls across, but I still think this should belong here. Let's get rid of the this though, so we can make a walk path. I gotta delete those lights. I mean, all these lights are really cool, but not what we're messing with this very second. Waiting area complete. We will, of course, make it look a lot different. Entry into here. We need a nurse's area, like an actual proper office for them. And we also need a bathroom for up here. So if we make the bathroom on this side, so let's enclose this. It doesn't need to be too much bigger. Oh, what's stopping me? Oh, this whole thing is in here. I wonder how they did that. Put it in there like sideways or something. That's weird. Alright, close this off. We must save after this. Alright, we have a bathroom. Make a door for this. We will just do an OG door for this one, like this kind. I feel like these are the most office-y looking doors they've got. I don't know if we're going to keep this color, but for now it'll be this. There's more than enough room for a bathroom. I'm just going to temporarily add a toilet in here, so I remember that that's what we're going to be using this for. We did use this one. Don't worry, I will change the color in a minute. But there's that. A nurse's office, which could just be a straight... Well, you know, we could do a double door, too. I want this to be an area for, like, if people are visiting the patients that are in the normal area, they could have a place to sit. Man, too bad we don't have vending machines. That would be really cool to have vending machines. There would probably be enough space in here for this desk, but... So I don't want to take away too much from this. Let's go, like, from here. Alright, we do this. I feel as if we will... Do I want to... Let's seal this for right now. I need to build some other kind of route in here. I did like the double doors of the other ones that we did, so I think we do double doors again. Windows for the rest, and then another clear door for the nurse's office. And maybe just an arched hallway for the other room. We could maybe... Oh, you know what? If we don't put a walkway... Hold on, hold on. I just got a plan for that other guest area there. I got a plan. So if we were to grab the glass... We could actually make a, stop. We would have to break this, but we could make a proper walkthrough out of glass. Just, yeah, I think we can do that. Let's break this. Nice. Okay, we did it. This is exactly what I'm talking about right here. And then let's add the other door. Right here. I think right in the middle will do. And this means they open in, right? Yes. Nurse's office, a regular glass door. And let's consider maybe so that they can see, we'll decorate the glass around this if we can. They will have another entrance here. I might actually knock this back. Well, or maybe we keep it and we just add a barrier up there. Hold on. I might change my mind once we decide on our other stuff, I guess. Well, we could just seal this up. Put a door. I think these areas should be secured. So let's... Hold on. We're still working here. Hold on, hold on. Okay. This could work. Oh, I need this to just be temporary here. Ugh, it's gonna make me do that. Of course it will. Sure. Like I said, when you do certain things, it's not quite, sometimes it does not quite compute that it needs to be a certain way, but this will be good. Plenty of space for a waiting area, a chill area. Okay, here's the other part for the hospital. I want it to open in. Except for this one. Do we want that to open into? Well, then I feel like it should open out, so there's more space in here. This will be a nurse's office, and then she has glass to see out of there. We'll add, we'll add glass to this too. Maybe? Nah. Keep it on its own. Okay, nurse office. Bathroom down here. Oh, this is fine. The rest of the rooms... Leave this right here. Save again. I feel like I want to make wall separators, but then have a curtain across. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. We have to have enough room for a bed. So maybe let's grab a bed so we can measure it. For right now, I am going to probably go with these because we have yet to use these. And these look like the most hospital-y bed here. I mean, it's not some kind of high-tech stuff, but it'll have to just work. Let's see if we can fit 3 in here. 3 patients in each level, minus the downstairs. And we can also, I want the curtains to go across. You know, we might be able to do this. Let's see. I might have to scoot this door over. Maybe we'll scoot it over. Mm-hmm. Not quite. I don't know, maybe I won't be able to do what I want to do, you guys. How could we do this? How could we make this work? How about, instead of this, let's build the wall as if we wanted to make the 3 rooms. With proper spacing here. We'll enclose these rooms, and then we'll make some kind of other separation that will have, we could probably have, like, infusion chairs and stuff like that in this area. I'm gonna have to move one of these so we can make a proper hallway for these bedrooms. Well, I guess they're not technically bedrooms, but you know what I mean, patient rooms. Is this right? Okay. And then we can add a door to each of these. So we won't do curtains, we'll do doors. And maybe we'll curtain the other section. Alright, and then we go like this. Totally not trapping patients in here, I promise. And then we might be able to add like a small cabinet, a medicine cabinet or something in here. And some other tools and posters and stuff that'll help us with our decorations and things. And we'll put a glass window above the door. And show that the patients have privacy. Again, I don't know if this is the door I'm going to choose, officially or unofficially, but maybe to stick with these. Probably opening out is the best. Opening it in is kind of not an option. I'm gonna have to have these like edge for edge here. Alright, I'm gonna scoot this over. Okay. So then if we did this, give me the window. That way it's not totally dark in there. We can put like some kind of window like this. And this works out too, because it might tell me how good or bad we did with the measurements here. We can get rid of this. Does not need to be here. Outside it's got to be there, inside it does not. Actually, I should be able to just mass get rid of this. Okay, cool. Okay, now can I take this? We will stretch it a little bit, but at least here it looks like it's... I mean, it's probably as even as we're going to be able to get. This middle one will be a teeny bit bigger than the rest, which is fine. Okay, and I feel like in some hospitals there are a couple rooms that get the lucky side and have a couple windows by them, so maybe we give them a window or two. Or we could just carry the tall windows as well. I'm trying to think, if we put a medicine cabinet in here, could we put a waiting chair in here? We probably could. In all of these, though? Yeah, we could... It's gonna be tight, but... What hospital have you guys been in that's been, like, a perfect, a really easy space to get in and out of? Not really very many, I would assume. And I think we keep this, the main entryway, so that they can check in with a nurse before walking through here. Maybe this will be more like a receptionist desk. And if we're gonna do that, let's do a archway instead. Like check-in, right? And we'll put a little check-in sign up there. You know, let's do the bigger one. And let's... Please, let me change this. Okay. And... I think the only thing I would disagree with this is there's not really a hallway. Well, the doors are closed. Can I put something right here? I can. Sure. I guess this could work. $11 likes. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Wade. How's it going? Make this all a glass entrance. That feels better. Let's just do that. Okay. Receptionist office, you check in. Waiting room. And then I think we could probably make extensions coming down from the upper area to add curtains, maybe. And then have them working on people right here. And then some other infusion chairs and things. We don't really have a... well, we don't really have the right equipment to make it look like it's infusion, so we'll just have to use our imagination. Wade, you didn't have to do that. You didn't really do that, did you? You didn't have to do any of that. JWA was a little sad that you guys were, like, not about his idea 100%. Oh, Lord. Can't go scaring me like that, Wade. We will absolutely have to cover these other things. Are these just straight up? Ah, they are. So we would need, like, whiteboard then, which we could do. Or better yet, just the plastic in white. Can we do any lighter than this? I guess that's it right there. And this one here. Oh my god, don't fall in the pit here. Oh my god, we have so much work to do if we're, like, changing all this. Usually we would keep it black, but that is not the route we're going here, so... It'd be quite interesting. Although I just realized the interior of this is white. And actually this whole thing needs to be redone. You know what, we'll get there when we get there. For right now, we will just, Okay, Wade, you can do that. Can I get in here? Oh, no. It's madness. This whole thing is gonna be crazy. Totally natural. This all-white thing. Oh, I was about to say, don't you dare, crash on me again here. I don't think this is gonna be the main choice in here, but oh no. Let me through. Can I crouch and leave? Actually, while I'm in here, let's maybe change this. Let's just use a regular blue color. Surfaces. I need marble. Probably just use maybe this one. I can't change the color of that. I guess this one could work too. Oh yeah, I can change this one. I guess this one. I mean, this looks a little nicer, I guess. It looks like just regular water at this point. And again, I'm in this position where I don't know if I want to use this for this, but I'm just going to color it this way anyway. Unfortunately, it does go through the whole stairway, but what can you do? Man, I wonder who maintenances this. How did they get back here? Okay. Okay, that changed. There, so then at least it's colored the same way. I will need to get out of here, though. I guess we could get rid of this, and then can I crouch? Can I move this? Okay. That works. Can I copy this back here? Oh, the smaller one then? Perfect. Okay. Let's save. Alright, okay, this is gonna be the cafeteria mess hall down here. So we do not want to change this. Well, actually, I might wanna... Well, no. This is level with this. We couldn't change this. Interesting. It's fine. So this bottom area we don't have to worry about. It's going to be an open cafeteria with seating and stuff down here. We will make a separate door for this, though, so that it's a private entrance. We don't want anyone just going down to the lab area. I guess we could establish that right now. If we do that... Too bad you can't make an elevator in this game. That would be very cool if you could. Yeah, because I can't open it in, so it'll have to be this. And then down to here. We have an exit here. We probably want to establish an exit over here too, but... I mean, it's already high, so let's do that in case guests want to leave. Let's grab this, or go into the side area for a spell. Interesting layout because this is slightly higher. All of it is slightly higher. This is a mess. I suppose we can make it all level too. Do I want to do all that though? Do we have to redo this again? You know what? It's fine. We're just gonna do this. We're gonna make a platform. And... because I can't put a, I couldn't put a railing on this unless I think I want to make that a little shorter, so let's actually just establish this. And stairs. We want it to be closed. Alright, hey guys. Can you hear me? Sorry. Should be back on now, I hope. Open this back up too. Alright. I'll have to have JWoww check the settings for this other stuff here, because now this is the second time that's crashed, which is very annoying. For some reason, everything is just breaking, and it's only for this time of day. Last night, it wasn't doing any of this stuff. Okay. Back. Alright. We should be good now. And this matches, and it opens out, right? Yep. And, oh, I just realized... those are not the right ones. To be like this one. Can I close this? And add a railing? Why can't this close? The bottom is not closed. Ugh, why is it doing that? 12 likes, thank you guys. No, so here's the thing. I had an update for OBS, and as far as I know, it didn't change anything, but all this crashing going on is telling me it is either that or it is whatever connection we have with YouTube on this. The game crashing, I'm fairly certain, is the actual game itself, because we had the same issues with a different Scooby-Doo level, the amusement park, and it, and I have a feeling it's just the level, the level that the house is. Yeah, it's crashed twice already. I'm gonna have JWoww look at it when we're done. Lots of issues going on, which isn't fun. So I'm hoping it doesn't do it again, and we can just keep on keeping on here. Luckily, I'm able to start up everything fairly quickly, without too much wait time and all that. $13 likes, thank you guys. Alright, let's complete this. Don't want any liabilities. Audio? Can you not hear me, Wade? Mine's crashed out last stream. I think it was one of the updates. Yeah. Yeah, no, it usually auto shows me the updates, so it was, I don't know. It's just being stupid right now. Oh, okay, wait, good. Yeah, that's why during the blackout, I tell everyone to refresh their browsers, because usually it's There's a need to, unfortunately. Alright, well, this is bothering me enough that I think I'm just gonna raise the floor here to meet this. And yes, that means I will have to redo this again, but oh well. Oh well, we are going to do it. Because I can't bear to have it be, I cannot bear to have it be, weird looking, so... Alright, let's delete this. Oh, there's a hole here. So we'll fix that while we're here as well. Okay, let's fix this. And this, how far did I go out? I did 3, right? Yeah. Am I underground right now? No. Oh, actually, wait, that's still uneven. Oh, that's right. Shoot, hold on. No, I'm trying to make this level for this other area here, because everything is just different levels, which is super annoying. In fact, I might even need to raise this one more time, because I can't lower this. So I think I'm actually going to do that right now before I get too ahead of myself. It's either that or have this be level with the kitchen area. I think I'm just gonna do it. I'll have to raise these, but that's fine. Oh, one up. That means I'll have to raise this again. Yeah, the original house was, and I'm trying to make this like a hospital type situation or a medical clinic, and we can't have all these different levels, so I've been kind of slowly fixing all this. I had originally thought I would keep some of those elements, but for this situation, it just doesn't make any sense to do that. I will have to redo these too. That's fine. Everything is literally wrong. All of it's wrong. Okay. We'll fix it. Don't worry, that's what we're planning here. Okay. Now that this is fixed, let's put this here. Oh, I want it to be the other way, though. Okay, so then at least it's still even on the cement pad. We just have to bring it up a little bit. And then this one, we need to scoot it over. And then this needs to be expanded one more time. And then we will have to fix the stairs for this. Also annoying. Alright, there. I think both the doors are finally level. Let's fix this. And then we'll add the stairs back. And the stairs I chose were, no, not these. These ones. Both sides, it needs to be closed. I also realized too that I might need to... I might not be able to have this here. You know what? We can still make a ramp. We should make some kind of a wheelchair ramp to this. And you know what that tells me? Actually, hold on. We'll just make this whole thing elevated, maybe. Or you know what? This doesn't need an exit. Let's just keep this enclosed. And then we just have to worry about making a double ramp for this. And that'll be a lot better, I think. Let's close this. And you know what'll be cool too is since this is kind of like the lab area, we'll make a trash chute instead. And we'll put the dumpsters on this side. So that it'll catch like medical waste and stuff like that. Unfortunately, we're very limited in this game. I can't make like a locked medical waste bin or anything, but we'll just have to use our imaginations. You know how that is. Yeah, I think so. Because I still wanted some kind of an exit, you know? Like an exit for guests or anyone that wants to go through here, you know? And now this is even. The floor is even across for this, for all of this. And let's get rid of these. Oh, this is a pole. If I delete this, what happens? Oh, okay, good. Nothing happened. Perfect. We fixed the water thingy. This is now even with the lobby. I'm not sure I still want this connection here for the psych ward side, but we'll just have to mess with it then. Oh, and you know, this was an original door too. Actually, you know what? Then if we're gonna do that... let's make this the exit instead. I completely forgot that they originally had that there. Let's put this over here then. Okay, hold on. We're getting there, you guys. And then we can put this door back, which I prefer. Then employees have an exit. And now this is great too, because we can make a proper wheelchair ramp here, and then we can make regular stairs on this side. That might have to wait though, because we have no space with the scaffolding here. I will eventually need this again. Well, I guess we could maybe jump to where we need to go. Yeah, we'll see if it works. We'll make it work. I gotta mow the lawn real quick. Don't worry, we're just trying to sort everything. You know, it's bound to happen. All this, you know? It's a real shame I can't move this block. That would be cool. And with that, I could actually move the windows over here too. Okay. Okay. Let's copy that other door. These are the things I'm talking about, though. If we don't establish the inside before we mess with the outside, it's going to cause us a lot of heartache and problems later, which I do not want to deal with. I'm doing okay. Not too bad. And I'm just going to attach the whole thing. I'm gonna try to do as much as we can there. I guess we could just seal it off the rest of the way like this. We could still utilize a, I mean, it would probably be like an emergency ramp, but we could still put a ramp here. And then stairs. Wade's leaving work. Stop it. Just let me put this the way I want to put it here. Yep, like this. Thank you. Nope. Does this ramp feel fair for a wheelchair ramp, you guys? Does this look too steep? I think this is a good incline, right? And nothing too insane. Stairs. Closed. We will edit this later. The only thing that kind of sucks is I don't really have a way to put a railing on this, actually, now that I think about it. Let me see if I can do it this way instead. Oh, stop it. Let me do this. I forgot how they did it for the other locations. There's a way to put a railing on here. I think you just have to kind of build the it's gonna look a little strange. Oh, just a single, sir? There we go. It's worth a try. Let's see if we can do this. So railing needs to go right here. No, we wouldn't be able to. We wouldn't be able to put a railing. Because you can't put it up onto an incline. 4.8 degrees to be compliant. I mean, I would say it's fair. Degrees are like width span. I guess we could purchase one of the wheelchairs and see. Although this is kind of where they're bringing the experiment people out, so I'm not sure if we need to be too concerned about all that, you know? You know, the experiments from downstairs. Not the normal patients, you guys. Because remember, this is a hospital with a twist, alright? Ah, this needs to be higher. Like, if you go right here... This is a mess. This is going to be an absolute mess. I'm just trying to make it like a kind of incline. So if you're right here, that way you have something you can hang on to. I don't know. It's going to be kind of crazy looking. Let's see what the heck we're looking at here. Oh boy, this is a mess. That part looks cute. This part doesn't, though. You know what? That's fine. It'll just have to work. Fun going down, not so much going up. This would be okay, I think. I have helped someone handle this. Let's see. Look, perfect perfect thing, Wade. Look, I'm literally showing you how it's gonna work out, and then they get thrown down the steps. I don't know. It might be kind of silly to have this unless we're bringing them in here. But then I feel like with the railing there, it's probably not going to be so kosher, but it'll work out. You guys are worrying too much. They don't need to be going down to the secret dark super lab anyway. That's for other patients, other peeps there. But this is fixed though. I wonder if I could... What is beyond this? Is this something I can break? No. I can break this. I was trying to consider maybe we could just make a door and have this come this way, but then I can't leave. This would be a very tight hallway. It's already tight enough as it is. I think this is our only way we could do this. And even then, I've quite literally made, before we mess this up too much. Because my other issue is... Oh. Hello? Up to the top. Oh, see, I didn't think I could do that, dude. And then will we hit our head? We will not. The inspector says accidentally drop $100 bill. He'll sign it off. He'll sign it, you're saying? I mean, that's good, I suppose. This building is driving me crazy. The only other thing that we could do, and even then that's still gonna make this pretty tight, is expand this. But I think... you know what? You know what? Let's, can I destroy this? Let's make a secret door. So, like, there has to be, like, a proper door for you to go into to get into the lab. And then we don't have to worry about the upstairs being, like, so weird. We'll just make it a regular archway. And then if someone needs to leave, there's a side exit. You know what I mean? Easy fix. We're good. We got it solved. For now. Ooh, this door is really nice, too. Wait, where was this door at? This thing's huge. I mean... I'm sealing off evidence. I mean, people can still come in here, technically. Just the right kind of people in this reinforced door area are allowed to come in here. That is what we are trying to say. Because we don't want just the normies to be able to come down here. In fact, that's why there's a super secret code lock thing to get down there. I'm almost considering making these another step smaller. I wonder if I could... What would that look like, actually? Because we have to be able to add a railing here, so I guess this will just have to do. Stairs are going into it. The whole game's about to break right now. Okay. This makes me feel a little better, because then if someone does have a wheelchair, they'll be able to fit even with a railing there. Gotta do this part too. And then let's also readjust this. Maybe we'll put a little clock-in station down here, too. Alright, cool. Our head should not be hitting this. We're good, and then this has a sealable door with a lock on it. That's perfect. Go back to this. Get our railing. We can put the railing here. Actually, let's readjust that. Okay. I'm going to sell this door, and we are going to put just a normal arch. There. And then it'll be an exit. And we'll put an exit sign on the door. And then we'll make another accessible way from this area too, from the very front. Legit. There. Okay. Either way, I'm gonna get back to... Okay, reality, I will, see you guys Friday. Okay, sounds good. We will see you later. Good luck with the rest of what you gotta do today. And yeah, we'll see you Friday. Alright, we'll make ourselves another ramp. With a space for the walk down. This one will be kind of a little different because we have the stairway we gotta make too. Let's try like this. We should be turning this around. Door needs to open in, and let's change the direction. Cool. And let's add stairs. Did we really need this to be like this? I guess the indentation's okay. It's not great, but it'll just have to do. Alright, closed. We'll make the stairs a little extra wide here. Okay. And how many did we go up for this one? It is still really strange, but we're not gonna stress it too much. We'll readjust our other stuff after this. Like I said, I do want it to be, like, slightly above grade here. Well, I guess this could be right here. We'll go in 2s, maybe. Although this is 3s, I didn't really pay attention to that. It's fine. Okay, and then let's grab the triangle real quick. Absolute feat of engineering, you guys. You've bore witness to the odd and strange thingy we just made. Sure. It's part of the architecture. I mean, I guess this one looks a lot more like loop-de-loop, but I'm not good at doing this, so. As long as we got wheelchair access, 2 different routes right here. And I just realized we could make this middle section a way up as well. So let's actually delete these. I might not be able to have the front part to that. This will probably have just enough of an incline for us to do that. We could make this a little smaller if we needed to, the front stairs here. Let's sell this real quick. This. No. Darn you, stop it. Just right there. Yeah, DJ. We are adding one. I decided we're gonna add one to the front. We added one on this side too for the Okay, maybe we'll fix this at some point, but for right now we have one there and one here. And we'll have one to the very front. My only kind of real issue with this is unless we make like a imaginary elevator, we actually don't have an elevator. I have no way to make access stuff going up this. I don't know. That will be for another day, because I can't think about what we're gonna do. We maybe can put, like, a chair lift. You know how, like, in the bowling alley that we made, they had, like, a lift for lifting product to multiple floors? Maybe we can make some kind of a chair lift thing here that will take them up to certain levels, right? That might be our best choice. Our only option, really, actually, now that I think about it. Yeah, it'll just have to be that. We'll have to make some kind of an imaginary, like, ramp situation. My issue is, what is this here? I don't know what this is. I can't remember. And we could also say that maybe, that perhaps the lift maybe... I don't know. Maybe the lift only goes up to, oh. You know what? That's fine. We'll make it even. Maybe the lift only goes up to the 2nd floor, and that's where those patients will be taken care of. Something like that. It's all a very convoluted hospital. We're doing our best here with what we got. Okay. I did not want that. Just singular. And let's copy... I kind of want the, Can I make... I mean, it's not gonna be perfect for the double door action, but can I make 2 different doors here? That would look dumb, though. Let's... Ah, shoot. I should have moved it. Okay. Yeah, let's just do this. Okay, and then if we were to... this whole thing does not need to be here. That's probably what's confusing me here. Oh, no, it... Wait. What? No, yeah, this needs to be gone. This needs to be gone. I was like, wait a second, this is like an optical illusion or something. It looks like it's actually taking up more space than it does. And actually, guys, just 1 second. I'm gonna put you guys on a pause for 1 second. Hold on. Okay, hey guys, good to see you. Let me just get back in the seat here. And I mean, not for too much longer. I apologize for that pause there. All right. Apparently, it's gonna do this again. Of all things, while I'm gone. Okay. Also 13 likes. Thank you guys. Appreciate that. Okay. There it is. Also, thank you for saying so, DJ. No music in the game? Oh, okay. There we go. I was about to say, I cannot just not play music here. Okay. I guess we could fix the ramp, but let's figure out this. This is one complete wall, so actually this could work out. Let's break this a few more pieces here. And then I gotta see what it looks like up here. I'm pretty sure part of this is like a waiting room up here. I think. Hold on, let's check this. Where is this? On the psych ward side, I guess? I did just realize there's really no way to get over to this side, though, is there? What was beyond this? Because, yeah, we closed this off, huh? Yeah, okay, so we need to get a way in here real quick. I forgot why we closed this. Let's add a door while I'm thinking about it. And we'll put a keypad on here. Well, let's actually move this a little over more. Ugh. That's why you put the door first. Okay. Okay. Problem solved there. Keypad. Okay. So it would be right here. And what were we going to try to do for this? We were going to, we thought about, like, a mess hall or something, but then our thought was if there'd be no way for the... We were going to build a walk path over to there. Lunch hall. If we were to enclose this again, then what would we do with this? Let's get rid of this real quick. I mean, we're kind of in the same predicament, but if we already have access to the interior stairwell, we don't really need this stairwell. So maybe that was our thought, and then we could... I think we were going to add extra wards up here, but that really didn't quite go the way we wanted it to. So then if we... Instead, if we made this accessible, and then this needs to be a doorway into the other area, we'll close it off. There, this goes into the waiting room here, which we had already talked about. And let's change this. So they get off the chairlift. Let's delete these. Maybe what we're gonna do for this is we add, maybe like a pantry or something right here, and then we'll wall it off so that we can add the pipes for the lift like we had talked about. Since we can't make a true, a true elevator. Let's do that. Trying to think how far out we want to go here. Let's maybe put it like right here. Okay, and then if we seal this off, we need to get rid of all this carpet and other stuff in here. Okay, there's that. Do I have the other flooring in here? I do. I just realized that we are missing a window here. Okay. Okay. Now, with that being said, let's use... Yeah, let's maybe just use metal for the coating here. We'll come back to this. I need to take this downstairs real quick. Yeah, none of this needs to be here. It's where we left off before we left. Cool. Okay. I mean, maybe we just get rid of this whole thing. Just get rid of the whole thing. We don't need a ledge there. Okay. We will finish putting all that up there. Let's break this over one more. In fact, we might need to just move the door completely, actually, now that I think about it. It's fine. We'll fix it in a second. Because if we're going to make this an entry with, like, a reception's desk, cafeteria, this also needs a reception's desk. So actually, yeah, we'll just make it a walkthrough. And let's... We'll do a larger one. There's a larger arch path, isn't there? Yeah, like this one. Just temporarily. Okay, and then we can finish doing this. And just like with the other, what's it called? The other house that we had, the other location, what they did for this is they made a platform that was suspended, like this. And then they added pipes to make it look like a lift. Like this. So maybe make it edge to edge. And then we add this. For when the actual platform is all the way down, right? Then they can be lifted up onto that and taken up. Let's add our other squares here. I think we'll leave an opening like that. You know what? Then if we're gonna do that, let's actually close it. I might be rethinking what we're making the interior of this to be, but for right now, we'll just handle it with metal here. Something like that. We need to bid the pipes. Take this back up real quick. Oh, I closed myself out of that. Of course we run out. I wonder why it's showing that. That's weird. See, it needs to look like this all the time. I'm not sure why it's looking like this for, but it is. Okay. We need to add the bricks here. And the bricks here. Maybe with like an additional thing here. Oh. Shit. Where did that go? Guys. The game crashed again. I mean, I guess we're at 3 hours. Let me see where it didn't save my progress, and then we'll, I'll give up. I'll give up, and we'll be, we will probably be back in House Flipper next week, Tuesday. Maybe they'll have some type of a fix for all these issues we're having, because I know that they did some kind of an update for House Flipper, but that was like a couple, like last week or something. I can't imagine it would be affecting it this much. Okay. That was so much work gone, dude. That makes me so upset, but whatever. That's what we get for not saving. Let's make our lift here. No, I think we should probably do it like this. I don't know, I might just build it and we won't skin it, you guys. That's just what it's gonna have to be. We'll do the ramp part. I'm going to make the pipe so you guys can see what I'm talking about when I say that I'm going to do a lift. For anyone that wasn't here for the one house that we did, what else did we do besides cover it? Right? This doesn't intervene with this. No, yeah, I should just pass through. Okay. So then this was how big? A 7 by 6. Okay. Okay, let's save. Add the pipes. think those are technically installation. Yeah, they just did something like this. What color can we make these? We'll go shinier. I don't think, gotta see where this is. We'll go, like, right here. I know it doesn't look like much, but it'll take someone up there. We'll add the railings and we'll add, hopefully this is wide enough. And then we should be able to add railings to this, back to this. I just block myself out here. So actually we could scoot this forward a little more. We'll have to use the imagination, but essentially this is what's gonna happen. You get on this and it lifts you up. Right now I have it slightly elevated so you guys can kind of see how that works. Ideally when this goes down, it'll match this and then it'll... I mean, I guess we could readjust it now. But I'm not sure if I like that or not. When you're down at level, this level here, you can be up there. But that goes up. Once again, imagination station. You guys will just have to imagine that this, I don't know, opens and closes. But essentially you get on that and it takes you up there. That is the pseudo chairlift. I might actually do... I might make the edges a little different, but this is essentially the gist. And then it takes them all the way up. You press the button. They have access to the medical stuff and the doctors and nurses right here. And they come up and meet this ledge, and then you wheel them off, and then you go that way. And that's that. That is the lift we were trying to mess with. Although I might actually make some other, like, in-between spots so it doesn't look so, I'll have to scoot that over. There, then it looks like there's a stop there. And then it'll take them back down. Yep. That's it. That's all she wrote there. And I will fix this in such a way and decorate it to look a lot better, but that's what we're gonna do. And then there is a quote-unquote elevator or a way up here if you need it. Doctor's offices and other stuff. I think the only thing... Maybe we make this another office. But then what would we do with this other area up here? Let me double check. We might still be editing these. Yeah, this is supposed to be like a nurse's station here. Yeah, and we already made this a doctor's thing. Oh, but we blocked this off, though? No. We have to make that open. We'll just leave it alone. Or better yet... There. Then you can see down there and see what's going on. We did not get to do this one, and to be honest with you, this might be a lot different than the other rooms, and these ones we might actually make curtained like we had talked about. The other rooms further down will be something else, and then these will have the beds and work tables and other infusion chairs and stuff. This is its own thing. Yeah, I guess we've technically built this as if everyone would use this interior stairwell, so I guess it doesn't really matter. If they went into here for their entertainment stuff and we made the walk path and make this an eat-in area for the patients, I guess that could work. Yeah, we'll just put a fridge or something else back here. I don't know. Rework that too. Because I don't think we could still fit a ward in here. So then it makes me wonder what we want to do here. I know we have the pool down here, but we could, I guess, extend the pool a little more and just make this like a water aerobics and then have other activities outside. Yeah, I guess that's what we would be doing. Sure. Something like that. We're gonna save, guys. We're gonna call it. We've been in here long enough, so I guess next week we will, we're still gonna continue sorting out our rooms. And finally, I think we will be able to officially go outside. And even then, we were still able to work on some outside stuff. We'll try to fix this slope so it doesn't look so crazy. And it'll be, I think it'll be fairly easy for us to bring these other elements over and design it the way we want. We were able to kind of get this other top area to look like what we were thinking about. A little wedge there to match these pieces. It's all going to work out very nicely. I'm just glad we were able to get the ramps and other stuff in, and that I thought about it before we got too far. Any last words before we call it, guys? We will be in my time at Sandrock this evening. As for the walking trade, for anyone that's interested in that, I'm thinking I might be... We'll see. I might be making it Fridays and Saturday until Jawa's out of his busy season to come in and do his stuff. You too, DJ. You have a good one. Thank you, members. And, yeah, so I'll keep you guys updated on our community page what the timing is for Walking Trade, because I do still want to play that. We have a bit longer on it. Actually, quite a bit longer, and I'm enjoying it. Alright, guys. As always, thank you so much. I appreciate you. See you tonight, and if you are a House Flipper watcher, I will see you next week, Tuesday, okay? Have a good one, guys.